Hello, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's a little bright. Hi guys, I took a very long, very hot shower. I am so tired today. We have been eating a lot of meats and cheeses because I bought them and my husband has no chill. So every second he's opening the drawer and going, meats and cheeses, and then I'm just fat. And I can't say no when someone's eating garbage next to me. Like, I have to eat it too. I just have to eat too. I don't even have to be hungry. I don't know if it's like the culture I was raised with, like Italian American culture where you have to eat food, but man. I know, honey. My poor cats trying to lick themselves. No, kitty, 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 kitty. I know. Can you get up, Luna? Hold on. Get up, Luna. Get up, Luna. Good girl. Let me help the kitty. Is that better? Oh, there she is. See, I was trying to lay down, but my little cone got in the way. Come here now. You can lay down. It's like a zoo here. And the dog's so jealous. They're getting attention. And like, you're fine. You just had a surgery. You got all the attention. And she's just like, I'm falling apart because I'm not loved. She's just... Thank you, Melanie, for shopping with me in order to get a Christmas card. Yeah, I'm about to wrap that up. Christmas cards, $80 or more if you shop in my store. I'll send you a card. I was talking to... Hey, you lay down. Okay, so the cats have their cones on. So then the dog thinks, oh, I smell wounds. I'm going to go in there. No, dog. You are not going to go lick their... Hey. You're not going to lick her wound. I swear to God. Hey, buddy. Do you want to maybe lay down? This has been my life. The cats are falling apart. The dog is so needy. I can't even breathe. I like dogs. I do. But I'm finding out I'm a cat person. I'm more independent, you know? Like, a dog is a perpetual toddler. And it just needs you up its ass at all times. Which would be fine, but... Oh, okay. Just trying to keep her out of their wounds. I'm like, dude, like... They can't touch their wounds. That means you can't. So, got some zits going on here. Why? Because I've been eating meats and cheeses all the time. So, last night I drank a, what's it called? Seneca tea? It's the poop tea, I like to call it, for occasional blockage. Well, cheese doesn't process very well in me. And all we've been doing is eating meats and cheeses. So, I drank a laxative tea, all natural, of course. My husband says it's the tea, but I've used this tea on and off for years. And last night I woke up at maybe 1 in the morning, so sick to my stomach. I was so sick. Like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. I was sick. Like, sick. I was going to puke. I was in the bathroom, which was freezing cold because we like to sleep at like 60 degrees. We just have very warm blankets and it's very nice to be cuddled up. And when we run to go pee, we run to go pee. I'm not, kneeling on a cold tile floor naked, almost puking in a toilet for an hour. But yeah, I woke up and I was burping and he's like, oh, it's the poop tea. I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, how many years have I used this shit? Probably 10, maybe even more. It has never made me feel that way. But 2 times I've felt that. But last night I thought for sure I was going to blow chunks. Goodbye, seltzer number 1. I thought I was going to blow chunks. I don't need to try any tea because I'm not constipated anymore. I got a massage today. It was the first time in 5 years. First time in 5 years, I think. Yeah. I think about 5 years since I've had a massage. Yeah, about 5 years. And she did cupping on me. And it really made my back sore. Like, my back hurts. Like, it doesn't feel good. My husband's like, that looks like shit. Now, I don't knock anything. I'm willing to try it. Everything. Like, please, Lord, fix what's wrong with my back. Because the reason I seeked out a massage therapist, or a masseuse, if you will, is I couldn't move my right arm. Like, the pain was beyond. And I don't know if cupping is for me. I drink any flavor seltzer. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on Facebook. I'm not comfortable getting massages either, but here's the beauty of being 41 years old. I walked in and she's like, is there any spots or anything on you that, I need to know about? I'm like, yeah, there's a lot you need to know about. I was like, I don't like people touching me. I specifically don't like anyone touching me in this area. My left foot really hurts, and most people love their foot being massaged. Not my left foot. It is terrible. I get incredibly claustrophobic with that stupid thing on my face. I'm going to squirm. I am going to squirm while you're touching me, because here and there I get panic attacks like I can't get up until I notice, yeah, I can get up. And she's just looking at me smiling. I'm like, and for years I was too scared to tell people this, so that when I did have a massage, it was the most excruciating and awful experience of my life, because I didn't let people know, like, all my weirdness. But this time, I was just like, dude, I'm weird. And she's like, we all have our things. I'm like, I just have multitudes of them, just as long as you know that I'm fucked up. And don't touch me in these two spots. And I'm probably going to lift my head and be weird. And you know what's funny? I never did. It was almost like just bleaching your skeletons out on the lawn instead of hiding them in the closet. I was just like, dude, I get things. I get weird. When I get uncomfortable, I'll talk to you. It's much better than just sitting here listening to this music, right? And she's like, do you mind if I do cupping? I'm like, okay, that sounds like hippie shit from China, but whatever. I'm willing to try it, but I just feel really sore. That's kind of how it feels. It's just really, really sore. My husband went and got these little Christmas lanterns for me. I'm quite excited about it. Thank you, husband. I love you. Dinner plates came over here and had a really rough time. They finally both laid in their beds, and dog was very needy for you. He's back. Hi guys. I stream live every Monday and Friday early in the morning, but I figured since I missed Monday taking my babies to get spayed and neutered, I hate it. I hate it. I know it's better for them. I know it is, but man, do I just hate causing little sweet creatures pain. They're so sweet. Cupping is what I do to my farts before I throw it at someone, saying wizard. I have never heard wizard, but cupping farts, yeah, that's a thing. That is, I grew up with brothers. I know they'll be okay. I just, they were, let me tell you about last night before I start on my face, right? And I have no makeup on right now, and don't judge me. And even if you did, fuck off. She, the little lady, was batshit insane. I have spayed and neutered many animals before. She was out of her fucking mind. She would jump 6 feet up in the air out of nowhere. Boing! They're not supposed to jump. How do you make that stop? Just out of nowhere. She'd be sitting there like, oh, this is nice. I'm purring. Boing! And I've never seen... I mean, the up she had with pupils this big. I'm not tripping, man. You're tripping. Just fucking run. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So then we tried to put him in Luna's crate. So she decided she was going to Mission Impossible, hang from the top. And I'm like, what? I can't even put him in the crate to save them. Can't put them in the bathroom because they'll go on the toilet and go like they were They were fucking nuts. Now they're just sleeping like, my balls hurt. And she's like, my stomach hurts. And that's pretty much it. What is my favorite color? I'm going to have to say it's army green. I have a lot of army green. It has consistently been my go-to color since I was like 7th grade. Oh, you know, and I had friends, tape it, I want to see it, it's funny. I didn't tape it. It was dangerous. They're stupid. I've never had a cat be that crazy. I've had cats be, you know, like, duh, but not acrobats in Cirque du Soleil. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we're paper plating it until their soft collars come. And they're just small enough that we don't have to double plate. Like one plate keeps him from his balls and keeps her from that spot on her stomach. So I'm very grateful. And they look funny. He doesn't have a festive plate on anymore because he destroyed it. Paula, thanks for the 310 stars. Thank you. Oh, my back still hurts. What the hell is going on with me? Guys, what a drag it is getting old. It's so different today. It's just sad. The paper plate's brilliant. Yeah, Matt was on it. Like, he took him downstairs and he did little holes in them, like perfect little cuts, because he didn't want anything sharp. And then after the fact, I was like, you know, there's tutorials of this on YouTube. I never would have thought to do that or do what he did. But naturally, my husband's just MacGyver and just did it. Now, the boy cat, he completely destroys his plates. He is a jerk. But he's Drax the Destroyer. She's new. She's crazy, but she's so sweet. So sweet. For real. Anyway, I would like to do a little nighttime skincare to my face. Because it's nighttime. Or technically. I mean, what time is it? It's 5. I go to bed around 8-ish. I'm not ashamed. I wake up at 4:35. And as I said, last night was rough. Kneeling to the porcelain god in 60 degrees, butt naked, knees on the floor, no carpet, anything, because I was so sick. And then finally I was like, I don't think I'm going to spew. I can't believe it. Oh, Sandy, thank you. And Merry Christmas, everybody. You know what's funny? I've been wished a happy Hanukkah, and not once did I care. I wasn't like, oh my God, how dare you. I was like, yeah, man, happy Hanukkah. I always like when Hanukkah and Christmas are closer to each other. That way, like, parties and celebrations, especially when I lived in LA with friends, you could just make them closer. So, there's that. It's so funny. Like, I was watching it was a Sephora commercial, I think. And it was all Christmas music, but it was like all, you know, diverse and progressive and people's multiple genders and just weird stuff. And I'm like, do you think Christians and Christmas celebrating people who are you appealing to? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's like, what the fuck is this? Everyone's lost their minds. Now, if I was in Boys Town and Chi-Town, fuck yeah, that's the perfect place for that. West Hollywood, you know, just rolling around. Like, there's little meccas because it's a very small population. So, you know, that focused advertising would make sense. But, like, massive advertising to such a small amount of people. But when you're trying to advertise to people who are celebrating the birth of Christ with it, I'm like, make it make sense. Just somebody. Is anybody out there? I feel like this Pink Floyd's The Wall. Is there anybody out there? I'm like, what the fuck? Just don't understand anymore. I don't understand. Oh. Like, my husband has no social media, doesn't watch news, none of that. He is so ignorant to all the goings on to the world, and he is clearly happier for it, and I don't blame him. I don't even know what is going out there. Wishing each other a happy whatever is always nice. Yeah. Like, you have to have a stick jammed so far up your ass. Okay. Like, I have a Wiccan friend, and he celebrates, like, was it Happy Yule or whatever? Yeah, man. Good for you, dude. Hell yeah. Happiest Yule ever. Like, why would I get mad at that? It's well-meaning. I think people have such posh, pampered lives that they have to just invent things to be offended by because they're so fucking bored because they're such losers with too much time on their hand. I'm on the internet all the day to be outraged and to be an activist. It's like, get a fucking job. Get a friend. Get a hobby. That isn't activism. Like, I'm sorry, when I hear activists, a new platinum, age delay serum, actually, fuck that. I'll do this after this. Let's, a new clinical extra strength retexturizing peel alpha hydroxy first. Yeah. I think I'll treat my skin. Treat a little aging. Plus, this is really good for, zits and acne pockmarks. Zuzu's petals. What the fuck does that mean? What am I missing, Michael? What is Zuzu's petals? What? Hello from crazy California. Oh, Lord. So weird. It's a wonderful life. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Buffalo Bill, why don't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Sorry. Not on my A game. My skin looks beautiful. Well, thanks. I have 2 zets. I have one here and one there. And it's because we've been eating meats and cheeses. So I'm going to let this alpha hydroxy just sink into my skin. It's amazing for anti-aging and all that stuff. If you guys still want to order from Avon for like stocking stuffers and stuff, you'll still get your order before Christmas. And I would greatly appreciate it. So here's an example. Last year, I sent out almost 500 Christmas cards to customers, and that was with one business, Avon only. This year, I've sent out only slightly over 200, and that was a combination of my businesses. And I was like, wow, it's the economy, man. It's crazy. It's just crazy out there. And I get it. Like, everyone's like, oh, sorry, forgive me for trying to, be able to afford a fucking gallon of milk. Like, I hear you, man. But I was like, wow. And then the news is like, the economy is fine, Joe Biden is so good, every moment is amazing, and everyone is gay, every second's awesome, every single day, Joe Biden's awesome in every single way. And I'm like, what is fucking going on? Can someone help me? Like, I want to believe it. I want to believe this. One, if everyone was gay, then everyone would wink out of existence and we wouldn't have to deal with a bunch of assholes anymore. How is that bad? Right? It'd be like, no one would, there wouldn't be an overpopulation problem because everyone would be gay. They're not, but breeding would cease to exist. If the economy was awesome, I'd be sending out Christmas cards every second. It'd be so cool. My business would be like booming the way it used to. But I'm like, man, life isn't really tracking up to what they're saying to us anymore. Thank you, Dawn. Secret Santa at work, and I think I'll place another order and get something for the gal I picked. Oh, I love that I could provide for a Secret Santa. I think that's awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hello from North Carolina. How are you? The economy is great. Joe Biden is awesome. And everything is swell. There's no such thing as inflation. That's just a far-right talking point. It's all in your head. Now I'm going to use my new platinum age delay. Thanks, guys. I don't have anything on my skin yet. Let's get it all ooey-dooey. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, Facebook's such a scary platform. There's not very much that you can share on here in terms of free speech, which is why they're attacking X right now, because that seems to be the only place where you could, you know, it's still censored, but you can really get away with a lot. And it's so interesting to me. The news is like, X allows anti-Semitic garbage, but the left hates Jews in Israel. Da 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 da. The left, we hate the Jews in Israel. We love the Palestinians. We love Hamas and we hate colonizers. Kill, 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 kill. But it's X who is the real Jew hater. We are gaslighting you. And I'm like, what is going on? That is not what's happening. Are you kidding me? We'll only advertise where college kids are allowed to chase Jews into secret rooms where they have to hide until they're done screaming about colonization. Oh my goodness. Disney's punishing them. Disney thanks workers who run concentration camps in China in Milan movie credits for everyone to see. But they're really virtuous and good. There we go. Rumble's great, but it doesn't have the reach or the influence that Twitter has. Like, we could all pretend it does. It just doesn't, you know. Is what it is. All right, let me see what kind of... Yeah, that's the eye cream I want to use. Now let's do a new clinical Revitalize and Reveal Advanced Wrinkle Corrector. I wish it corrected them. It just kind of makes them look a little better. You know what I mean? I heard that movie is great, and we don't care about subtitles in this house. That Train to Busan, was it? That's all subtitled, and that's such a great movie. We just watched it recently. So good. So good. You guys are awesome. Like, there's things I can say, like, if I went on Twitter, I could, like, openly speak my mind for the most part, but you can't do it here, and that's just terrifying. Where in Illinois? I heard in Illinois, one biological woman placed third place in a woman's bicycling race. Illinois sounds like it's doing so well. Good job, guys. You know what's funny? For a population that's so small, it's like magic that they dominate sports. It's magic. You didn't know that? Actual Harry Potter spells fall from the sky, and this small, little, tiny group of people always place in the top 3 when they compete. But there's no difference between them and any other person that's biological. There isn't. Not at all. You're silly. Like, I'm really tired of your bigotry. I call my mom. Mark Zuckerberg, can you help me? Okay. A new platinum. Illinois is such a dumb... I'm sorry, guys. Like, you think everywhere else is corrupt and bad? Platinum eye cream? Try Illinois. It's really bad. I can't say that, Shannon. I'll get banned. I'm not permitted to say that. They're permitted to sexually harass me on Facebook. But if I mock them or bring up what they say, I get in trouble. I'm the bigot. You know. Because protecting women is number 1 from the patriarchy, remember? But Facebook is totally cool with dudes sexually harassing chicks nonstop. But if you say what they said to you, you'll be banned. Take it and shut up, woman. Now, you can also use this on your lips. I've never done that. Maybe I'll do it now. The new platinum eye and lip cream. Doesn't feel so bad, does it? There we go. There we go. Now I'm starting to feel a little ooey dooey. I think I'm going to finish her off with the Amazon Berry Boost Moisturizing and Firming Mask. My husband's mother made him this shirt for his duck sauce on Twitch years ago. And it's way too small for him now. But I'm like, I'm going to wear the shirt. It's big on me. I like it when I'm feeling all bloated and... Oh, my poor sweet kitties. My poor babies. Their reproductive organs were taken from them. Whatever did they do? It's so funny because you can see my husband's totally sympathizing with the boy even more. He's like, his balls. Poor guy. Poor Drax. All right. This overnight firming mask is one of my favorites. You can wear it in the day, but it's just so nice to just glop it on at night. You always want your skincare at night. As you notice, I use a lot of alpha hydroxy tonight. You just want it to be heavy. And then that way, it just soaks into your face, temporarily plumping out them wrinkles. It's the neck that's getting me lately, man. I'm like, my neck and my upper eyelids are where I look oldest. Just crinkly, wrinkly. I guess it's genetics. I love this mask too. Oh, you're going to love this, Adrian. You're going to love it. The Bowie Ball or Berry Boost. Well, Berry Boost you don't leave alone. Like, you don't use it alone. This is an over your skincare extra smidgen. So I would choose the David Bowie Ball or the Ultimate Supreme Night Cream simply because that has more versatility, being able to use all the time. Whereas this is just a topper, if you will, over what you're already using. Yay! I'm so glad. I liked filling out Christmas cards this year. Like, my hand isn't falling off like it was last year. Now I have to do, like, all my friends and close family. I sent it to you guys first. I definitely should do it now. A side view of my gobbler, and I was appalled. It's when someone takes pictures of me, and it's this thing here. I don't like it. Guys, all my eyelashes fell out. Look at them. I don't have any. And there it is. There's the culprit. Look at the crinkle wrinkle. Look at the drope. That didn't used to be there. It used to look more like this. But now it's getting droopy. See it? See the flap? You can tell. You know, I always tell people, I'm like totally anti-plastic surgery. And then someone sent me the example. This old woman had hooded eyes that went so in her vision. Think like a Saint Bernard or like, is it a Sharpei? Where like the skin was hanging. And so they took away her license. And she was like, this sucks. And she went and got it done and went and took her driver's test again. And she could do it. And when you looked at her, it didn't look like she got nipped, tucked, like pulled or anything. It simply looked like they removed the flaps over her eyes. And I'm like, that's what plastic surgery should be. It should be to better your life, not like for vanity. Merry Christmas. Holly fucking hallelujah. Holy shit. We're the jolliest bunch of assholes here. That is so many stars, dude. Okay. I guess. You know what I should do? I should buy one of those tiny, teeny things at Corbell. I haven't had champagne in a while. But I should take your money. I should buy those little tiny, teeny things at Corbell and take like 2 sips and get drunk. That's crazy. Thank you. Like, unnecessary, but holy shit. So grateful. Wow. I mean, y'all. We got Allison. Am I going to say your name right? I'm going to try. Allison Broadhagen Bundick. Broadhagen. Why does that remind me of something from like Die Hard? Shannon Riccardi, Don Shannon, Michael Brinkus, Sandy Akins, and Paula Wright Love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And another pair of body parts. I have a hooded eyes and belly. That's funny. Lids lifted. She looks so natural. They're affecting her vision. That is something different. Okay. I can't get LASIK because I have such dry eyes. It makes me sad. That's why I'm always in my glasses. But that's fine. It's okay. Like, I'll live with that. LASIK has enhanced a lot of people's lives without having to rely on glasses. I'm not hating on that. Your friend does not sound like she went in for vanity. It sounds like, you know, you have something obstructing your vision. That sucks. Like, that's totally different than I don't like the wrinkles on my forehead or my lips are getting thinner, you know. Oh, my eye is so dry all the time. It's so bad. So I have very hooded eyes, but I mean, when I look at my mother, that's who I get my hooded eyes from. And it doesn't look like she has that problem. You know what I mean? Like, sure, she's aged. Like I told her just a few weeks ago, she looks pretty damn good for her age, I think. She like laughed it off, but I look at my mother and I'm like, that's my future. That's probably what I'm going to look like. I mean, that and a mix of my dad. My dad straight up looks like Santa right now, and it's awesome. My dad has great skin. I'm pretty sure I got my dad's skin. He has really, really good skin. His sisters have unbelievable skin. My aunt, when I saw her, it was a few years ago, she was 70. And her skin, she looked 58. And I told her that. I'm like, you look really, really young. And she looked like she thought I was bullshitting her. But I was like, nah, dude. And in my head, I'm like, Lord God, Jesus, give me that skin. Lord God, Jesus, give me her skin. Please. I just sent out a big heaping thing of Christmas cards. So they should be coming to you guys very shortly. I promise you. I promise you. So yeah, this is my skincare for tonight. It's just going to soak in. I'm going to feel good. Probably sleep super, super early since I didn't sleep last night. I wonder if that's going to get bigger tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you guys for shopping with me who got Christmas cards for me. I appreciate it. There's a lot of people, like, I was talking to the masseuse earlier today, and we were talking about how, like, COVID, because she's like, I'm booked for, like, the next week, like, really hard. I'm like, that's awesome. I was like, take that money, girl. Take it. And she laughed. I'm like, because times are rough, man. People are not shopping the way they used to. And she's like, word. And then we both talked about how things were so much harder in COVID for everyone. It was bad. And a lot of people didn't make it. So because of you guys, I'm still making it. So yeah, you know, sales are down, but I mean, isn't shit down for everybody? Do you know what it reminds me of? Remember when Disney was good and it wasn't woke garbage? And they did Disney's Robin Hood, and he's singing that song while they're all in jail, like, every town has its ups and downs, sometimes ups. Outnumber the downs, but not in Nottingham. Oh my God, I watched that way too much when I was young because it wasn't woke garbage. Remember? Oh Lord. Yeah. So I'm not doing any lifts to my eyes until and if they obscure my vision. And as of right now, my mom's pushing 70 and they're not obscuring hers. So the only thing that's happening is she looks old. You're gonna age and look old. No one thinks you look younger when you get these procedures. Most of us think you look like shit. I'm not kidding. Like You're like, oh, it looks really subtle. That's what your friends tell you. And then people who don't know you are like, man, that bitch at the bank, she's all like, hi, my friends are telling me it's subtle. And it's like, it isn't. You have bad friends. You have fucking terrible friends. Terrible. Shit friends. Terrible friends. They hate you. You know, women, we do this shit to each other. Lie to your friend. Oh, you look good in that dress. She don't look good in that dress. We're total assholes to each other. We do it all the time. Oh, it looks real subtle. She's going like, you don't think anyone can tell? Nice nose job. It's really subtle. Yeah, no one can really tell. It's looking like fucking Michael Jackson over here. Oh, Nancy. Nancy Atteridge, a quadro perskook. Are you royalty from England? I'm going to try this again. Nancy Atteridge, a quadro pertshook. Pertshook. Did I do it? I hope I did. Fucking royalty in here. So what are you guys doing for this holiday season? For me, I have been focusing a lot on Stoicism and Stoic philosophers and learning a lot from them. There was a long time I was really struggling with, you know, people in your life and, you know, they like smack talk you behind your back, or let's say you get somebody something and you're excited to get them like a gift or something, but then like their boyfriend buys them a car and they like don't even acknowledge what you did and you tried so hard. How did I mute myself? I didn't touch the screen, but it was muted. There was a mute. How do I mute myself? I mean, I see the little microphone I've never touched over there. So then why the fuck would that ever be hit? Because it's right by the sticker button and the little flash button. That is, I was like, no one's saying anything. They're probably just like, what the fuck? That was super weird. I swear I didn't bump it because I'm like militant about it. There's like this whole section. It's right here. And I don't touch any of that shit. So if I scroll up or down, I touch over here and I never go over there because I never want to like accidentally put a sticker. Dumbass shit. Fucking old lady over here with stickers. I need a sticker. It is 5:36. I'm going to drink this water. And your girl's going to go to bed. Now that you guys sent me all these stars, I'm wealthy. I'm rich. This shirt, just so you guys know, Trouble at the Docks was a quest in World of Warcraft. But my husband's mom doesn't understand that. She thought it was like some big deal for the game. So she made my husband a Doc Sauce shirt because Doc Sauce is his character. And made Trouble at the Docks, not knowing it was just like one in a zillion quests. So Matt loves this shirt because it's hilarious. It's hilarious. This is funny. If my mom made me some obscure quest shirt from World of Warcraft, I'd be like, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. For real, it's so sweet. My little babies with their dinner plate heads. We're gonna have to replace hers tonight. Oh, she's so sweet. They're just so cute. They're just little sweet babies. I had to take all their cat trees and lay them on the side. Look at those sleeping little sleepers. Oh, babies with dinner plates on their little heads. I did do something here. I'll show you. I couldn't stop. I kept decorating this tree, and I gotta tell you, it's just gorgeous. Isn't it? Stunning. I'm a big fan of it. It's very Montana, which makes me very excited. Woo! Okay. So, what is going on? Are you guys just not talking that much? I don't think you guys are. I mean, there's a lot of people watching, but the conversation is dull. Do you remember Professor Slughorn had that hourglass where it's running out and it's all based on stimulating conversation and whether or not it's good? And Harry's like, I guess I better leave because it was like almost ran out. He was like, no, it's not you, Harry. It's your boring friends. That guy who plays Slughorn, he's amazing. And you know, people talk shit about Harry Potter, right? I read Harry Potter and I wanted to hate it. Why? I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd. I like a more sophisticated read, if you will. And I read Harry Potter, and the first few books are very childish, but then it like grows up, it matures, it gets darker and darker. And it was like, you know, stupid names like Muggle is dumb. I'm sorry, it's dumb. It's not well thought out. But her story was well thought out. Like Neville Longbottom. Really, that's what you named someone? Such a shit name. That's not even a good name. Hi, Kathy. It's not even a good name. It's a crap name. There's just like a lot of crappy names but I love this story. And I'm sorry, Professor Snape is not a villain. He is the hero of the whole thing. Because none of it would have happened. It wasn't Dumbledore that thought everything else. None of that was possible without Snape being the badass that he is. I love Snape. I love him. He's my favorite. His clothes are my favorite. His delivery is my favorite. Alan Rickman's voice is amazing. My husband can do a really spot on Alan Rickman, and that's hard to do because you have to do 2 levels of voice together. It's like this deep voice with this nasally like undertone. It's like a 2-tier voice. It's, you know, my husband can do a lot of voices really well, but I'd say Snape is in his tops. You know, you're a litterhead. No, I preferred litterhead. That's what I preferred. Oh, they have paper plates on their heads. Sorry. Poor babies. So, when I log off here, I'm going to go downstairs and I have new Christmas decorations that I ordered. And I had been looking at them now for 3 years. But I deem them too expensive. Like, I like a good sale. Well, I got, you know, those lightning deals on Amazon where it's like for a limited time, it's this crazy cheap amount. I got it on these Christmas lanterns, but it was for the style I didn't want. There was another style I wanted, but it wasn't on that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just taking that. Homemade ravioli is awesome. I'm making homemade lasagna. I think I'll do the pasta the day before because I do the sauce the day before because I'm going to be baking all day. So I think, oh, honey, I know you have a plate on your head and you're so sweet and you don't have ovaries anymore and I'm so sorry. Poor baby. Poor baby. But I find that sauce, when it sits permeates in that garlic. Tends to taste a little better the next day. Kind of like reheated lasagna is thebomb.com. And I just want to do all my baking the day before and have that sauce at the ready, because making all the filling and the noodles and everything and layering it all up, that is a process. So I'm doing a baked ravioli. It's funny because all these people do pastas now. And when I grew up, no one did pastas except for us. And the whole town was like, what? Even my husband, when I was like, oh yeah, Christmas, I do this. And he was like, what, Mr. Kentucky boy? He's like, we have derby pie, and we have turkey again, and then we have ham. I'm like, but you just had turkey like 2 weeks prior. Why would you eat the same fucking thing? That pisses me off. I'm like, you need to try this. And he ate it. He's like, I never want another Christmas in my life without lasagna. Christmas is about lasagna. Lasagna is Christmas. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Amen. Hallelujah. For real. Christmas is lasagna. Jesus came into the world and the wise men came, and if they were wise, those motherfuckers would have brought some homemade lasagna, and Jesus would have been like, what? Because I'm sorry, Jews have great taste in food. Have you ever been to a Jewish bakery? Please. In LA, I called it Jewpocalypse. It was the Hasidic Jewish community. It's huge. And I had like 3 synagogues right in front of my house, and all these kosher delis and bakeries, and I was just like, it's splurge day. We're going into Judah on earth, and I'm going to eat all their shit. I'd go in there, and there'd always be this nice old Jewish lady, and I'd be like, okay, I have no idea what these things are, but you are going to direct me to the best ones. Because I want to eat them. And then I started coming back. I'm like, this, that. And she's like, oh, you liked that last time? I'm like, yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Well, kiddos, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to put these little lamps together. My face is all done. Thank you, you guys. Seriously, thank you. I'm on Mondays and Fridays at 5 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 4 a.m. Pacific. It is 6 a.m. Central and 7 a.m. Eastern, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for streaming tonight. Well, thank you for coming. Oh my gosh, my back hurts so bad. I had a mess yesterday because I had to take these little babies in. I love that vet. They're good to our animals. They are. They are. My little babies. They were like, they're so sweet when they handed them back to me. And I'm like, I know. I love them. I love them so much. I do. I have to figure out what I'm making for Christmas. I know I was thinking a cinnamon cake with baked apple pie layers. The filling with like a cinnamon cream cheese frosting. Think about that. So actually, I could do the cinnamon plus frosting. But wouldn't that be good instead of a pie? Because I'm a little pied out from Thanksgiving. But I'm like, what if it was a cake pie? A pie cake and... What if it is a tiered cake with levels of thick baked apple pie filling, and then at the top I could do a little like gutter to like keep it in. What do you call that? Little thing to hold it in. I could put more baked apple pie filling on the top. It would be really good. And then I think I'm going to do fudge for my husband because he was talking about it today while he streamed. He really wants fudge. I really like molasses ginger cookies, the soft ones. They're really good. So I'm going to make those. I do the Neiman Marcus cookies every year. The trick to these cookies is you take them out looking so undercooked that you question your own sanity. They're done. You let them sit and set. You do not let them brown in any way. They will be too crispy. Unless you like crispy cookies. I don't like crispy cookies. I like them chewy. ooey and gooey. Good. But yeah, I don't know what else I can make for Christmas. I thought about like monkey bread Christmas morning, but Matt's like, we have lasagna Christmas morning. But I'm like, your mom's gonna be here. Like, dude, we can't force her to eat lasagna in the morning. She's not gonna want it. So if I did have a nice monkey bread, I think he'd be like, what? This is great. This is great. Anyway, I sell Avon if you guys are interested. I don't tolerate hatred, bigotry here. Shut up. Don't speak, especially women, against any other women. You're terrible. Don't do it. You're making a lemon blueberry tiramisu. That's good. That's good. I looked at Rice Krispie treats. I was like, ooh, I haven't had those in a while. Those are real good. That's like crack rocks, aren't they? I mean, I haven't had them in so long, but I remember when I was a kid, that is like crack. You know what? Renee, thank you. I'm glad you're stuffing your stockings with my... Thanks, guys. It's hard to get my husband to pose in pictures with me, but once in a blue moon he does. And that's how happy I am. And that's my kitty, Lucy's last Christmas card. And she's featured on it twice. Look at her there. I got new kitties this year. Will be in this Christmas card, but it was bittersweet because I just lost her. But I like that she's in this card. It's like, she's like, bitch, I'm still here. Love that cat. FYI, before I go, our mutual friend, I was like, yeah, my cat died, so I have new kittens. And he's like, oh, yeah, that cat should have died 2 years ago. Meaning she was so ancient that he was like waiting for her to die. I loved Milo. I did. Guys, I'll see you this Friday. Unless you want to come to my husband's streams in the morning at twitch.tv/ducksauce. I'm there every day. Every day I listen to my husband. You know why? He's my best friend and I love him. And again, I want to thank Nancy, Allison, you crazy, crazy woman. Shannon, Dawn, Michael, Sandy, and Paula. You guys, thank you. And Allison, like, that is unbelievable. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to strip for her or something for that many stars. See you later, Allison. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, guys.